Out of the Shadows. Understanding Sexual Addiction by Patrick Carnes. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into an essential book by Patrick Carnes called Out of the Shadows, Understanding Sexual Addiction. If you've ever wondered about the nature of sexual addiction and how it impacts lives, relationships, and society, this book is a must-read. Let's break it down. What is sexual addiction first? Let's explore what sexual addiction really is. Patrick Carnes defines it as a compulsive pattern of sexual behavior that continues despite negative consequences. Unlike healthy sexual behavior, which is consensual and part of a balanced lifestyle, sexual addiction often leads to distress, isolation, and harm to both the individual and their loved ones. 1. Compulsive behavior. Repeated sexual behavior despite harmful consequences. 2. Loss of control. The inability to stop or reduce behaviors even when desired. 3. Negative impact. Damage to relationships, health, and well-being. The cycle of addiction. One of the most eye-opening aspects of Out of the Shadows is how Carnes breaks down the cycle of addiction. He explains that sexual addiction typically follows a predictable cycle: preoccupation, ritualization, compulsive sexual behavior, and despair. Key points on screen. 1. Preoccupation. Constant thinking about sex or sexual acts. 2. Ritualization. Developing specific rituals or behaviors that accompany sexual acts. 3. Compulsive behavior. Engaging in sexual acts uncontrollably, even at the cost of personal relationships or responsibilities. 4. Despair. After acting on compulsions, the individual experiences guilt, shame, and emotional pain. The underlying causes of sexual addiction. Now, Carnes delves deep into what causes sexual addiction. He discusses how sexual addiction often stems from unresolved emotional pain, trauma, or feelings of inadequacy. For many people, it can be a coping mechanism, a way to escape from stress, shame, or painful experiences in life. 1. Trauma. Past emotional or physical abuse can contribute to addiction. 2. Escape mechanism. Using sex to numb emotional pain or stress. 3. Low self-esteem. People with low self-worth may turn to sexual behavior as a source of validation. The impact on relationships. Sexual addiction doesn't just affect the person struggling with it. It also has a profound impact on relationships. Partners of sex addicts often experience feelings of betrayal, confusion, and emotional pain. Carnes emphasizes the importance of addressing this addiction not just for the addict, but also for their loved ones. 1. Betrayal trauma. The emotional toll on partners of sex addicts. 2. Secrecy and lies. Addiction often involves deception and hiding behavior from others. 3. Rebuilding trust. Recovery requires honest communication and trust building. Treatment and recovery. So, how does someone break free from sexual addiction? According to Carnes, the road to recovery requires a multifaceted approach. Therapy, self-reflection, and support groups are key components in healing. Carnes also recommends specific techniques, like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to help individuals manage and reframe their behavior. 1. Therapy. Individual therapy to explore root causes. 2. Support groups. Groups like Sex Addicts Anonymous, SAW, offer community support. 3. Behavioral techniques. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps with controlling impulses. The importance of self-awareness and responsibility. Self-awareness and accountability are crucial in recovery. Carnes stresses that addicts must take full responsibility for their actions and understand the emotional triggers behind their compulsions. It's a lifelong process, there's no quick fix. However, with consistent effort, support, and healthy coping mechanisms, recovery is possible. 1. Taking responsibility. Acknowledging the problem is the first step. 2. Long-term recovery. Overcoming addiction is a marathon, not a sprint. 3. Healthy coping. Developing healthier ways to deal with emotions and triggers. Final thoughts and encouragement. Patrick Carnes Out of the Shadows offers valuable insights into the complexities of sexual addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with this issue, remember that recovery is possible. It takes time, support, and a commitment to change. Seek help from a professional or support group. No one has to face this journey alone. 1. Recovery is possible. It's a challenging but achievable process. 2. Seek support. Therapy, support groups, and professional help are critical. 3. Hope and healing. With effort, individuals can overcome sexual addiction. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this breakdown of Out of the Shadows insightful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth book reviews and self-help content. And if you want to dive deeper into this topic, feel free to check out the book yourself. See you in the next video. 1. Subscribe for more videos. 2. Leave a comment below if you've read the book or want to share your thought.